What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AgroCast. We're here today with another Gold League Legends game. This time we have a 4v4 on Lipany. Let's meet our protagonist today. First up, in the green, playing the Japanese, not rallying his TC right off the bat. It's Frankie Dukes. You hate to see it. There he goes. And now he's going to rally to gold. Looks like he's going to go with the Tawada opener. To his northwest, in the red, playing the Chinese, the handsome fellow himself. It's me. Looks like I'm going for a village opening. Yeah, that's going to be a village opening. Next up for the protagonist, in the teal, playing the Knights Templar, it's KT Roth. I think he's just doing a standard Knights Templar opener. Last up, last and least, in the pink, playing the Roos, it's Schlangbang. Going with a 2 hunting cabin opener. He's going to grab 21 and 20 trees. So it's a good amount of gold coming in here right off the bat for him. Let's meet our antagonist today. First up, in the yellow, playing the Holy Roman Empire, it's representing RHS. It's underscore Aishoi. Aisho E. Aisho EI. Aisho. Yeah, I think I got it on the end there. His teammate as the scouts whistle and go crazy. In the purple, playing the Delhi Sultanate, it's Elephant Fly. Elephants fly? Well, I'm going to assume he's going to go into elephants. Hasn't gone to any sheep yet, because obviously he's a berry sieve. To his south, in the blue, playing the Sushi's Legacy, it's QQ66. So he's doing his thing. And then in the orange, pretty close to our Japanese player, he is also on the Knights Templar. It's Snow Fox. B. Not going to move his sheep closer to the TC. Looks like everyone's getting around current good amount of resources here. Not Snow Fox. Or Aishoi. Oh, he's already going up. He's already going up. Not really sure where's Snow Fox. What's he up to? What is this? What is this? Might have had a lot of idle time that because we introduced him last. Anyway, let's look at our landmarks coming up. We got the Kura Storehouse, nice in the back on the wood line, and also kind of on these berries. Great Kura Storehouse for Frankie Dukes. Looks like we got a Barbican coming up for Aggro Crag. He's going to protect these deer down here, and he's going to protect these deer up here. It's a nice little Barbican spot for him. I'm going to assume he's going to go into Song Dynasty with the Imperial Academy as well. Typically, guys go into the Imperial Academy. Oh! Killed the scout. He's going to steal 1 sheep there. Looks like he's going to bring his scout back. Typically, Song Dynasty starts with Imperial Academy, get a second Imperial Official out, and then go Barbican. But these deer are just a little juicy, so he's going to get the Barbican going. We got the Kingdom of France coming in, and 1 pilgrim already on its way. I want to say the next reset, there's going to be 2 pilgrims on their way. No, he hasn't gotten that yet. Barbican is going to get scouted out. That should have been dead scout. Snow Fox, slow on the draw. We got a Kremlin coming in for Schlangbang as he's going to protect his berries and his gold. Nice little Kremlin spot. We have Aachen Chapel coming in for the HRE player. He is going to have to move his sheep over because the Aachen is out of his TC range. Well, sorry, the TC is out of the Aachen range if we watch as his prelate goes in there. You see, he's too many. I think he's 5 tiles away. So he can't grab the sheep at the TC. He's going to have to grab it over here. Could be harassable. He's going to go with an archery range. We got Dome of the Faith with a bunch of scholars queued right up. He's got 4 on gold. That's probably a little bit too many. He is getting his upgrades, though. So, I mean, you can't ask too much out of these Gold League Legends. He's not on deer at all, but he is going to get survival techniques before horticulture. Interesting strategy there. Meditation Gardens coming in for our sushi player. He is going to grab this gold and good amount of wood, so nice little meditation gardens there. Templar player, he went with the sergeants. So I'm the dent. I was looking for a building when he was clearly aging up within the TC because he's playing Knights Templar. So I'm the dent, not him. Frankie is going to go out and get these deer. One thing the Chinese player could do is shoot the deer when they're close to his house and not let them walk away, but I don't think the Chinese player has the APM for that. 2 barracks coming in. He's going to rip out some sergeants right away. And it looks like the Chinese player is going to go into a second TC. You check in on what everyone's doing. Second TC for the Chinese player, and it looks like a fast castle coming in for the Japanese player. His gold is not safe, but he says, fuck it. Don't care. 2 pilgrims coming in. We got a Chevalier Knight out in the field already, with an archery range coming down. Double stables and a blacksmith coming in for Schlangbang. And he has made 0 knights. He's got 2 in queue. Some scouting. Some knights coming across the map. Scout coming across the map. Schlangbang has scouted out this wall being put up by the HRE player, and that's exactly where this Chevalier Knight is going. Second Chevalier Knight. Third Chevalier Knight. First Roost Knight. He's going to go over and get these safe deer. This is pretty safe, to be honest. These walls they spawned in the correct spot for our protagonist. Second TC is coming down on the deer pack at 707. Probably not the earliest timing you can get. HRE already with a number of units out here, so the knights are going to have to run away. And this wall is going to get up. A wolf is going to be attacking that Chevalier Knight, and Schlangbang is pop-capped. This is why we stayed on his perspective, because I assumed this would happen. Is he just not gonna... You're also out on deer, you should probably get survival techniques. Maybe make a couple more knights. Did get a house up, he's gonna go with another house. A lot of yelling in the middle from these wolves, maybe just kill those for my sake. Okay, I was gonna say this scout lives here now, but it looks like I am gonna run him out. Scouting out the area here. Frankie lost his scout to God knows what, but it did die there. But he did see that they were on the deer, and it looks like the sergeants are gonna build a ram and try to take down this Barbican. And yeah, there's not one military unit being produced here. We're trying to pump them out now. And Frankie is going into castle. As we have our first skirmish of the game. Ghazis, spears, and archers against just the Templar army. It's going to be tough. He's going to need to kill those spears, then the knights can kind of go nuts. He's going to run out of there, though. Where are the Roost Knights? They're on the mountain. They don't need to be on the mountain. It's bad. It looks like our Templar player, KT Roth, is going to run back to his base to some safety. The Roost Knights are going to run away. And this Barbican... Why is he not popping these guys out? Okay, he does pop the guys out, and the villagers are going to have to run away. He does lose one villager there. Scout goes down for the Chinese player. Castle Age is in for Frankie. Yeah, you're going to have to give up this Barbican. Good amount of deer have already been collected here. I only lost one villager. Sergeant goes down to the Barbican. Just not enough Jugunu here to deal with it yet. Not enough gold in the bank. He's gonna have to deal with that. Get these Jugunu out. Maybe make some archers in the meantime. But you know, whatever. Gonna pump out 9 spears from the same building. And the Barbican does go down. More rams coming in as the sushi player wants to participate. Looks like the house is gonna go down. But we do have a Temple of Equality coming in here with a monk, Buddhist monk. Looks like he's going to go get a relic right away as the mounted samurai start to get pumped out. It's got plenty of food. Plenty of food. I would move a couple more guys over to gold. And here come the Rams. In by themselves. The sergeants falling way behind. As we do have a cavalry battle over here. Looks like there's no spears here, so the Rus Knights and the Chevalier Knights should do pretty well against the Ghazis. I mean, here comes some archers that deal with the one spear. Ghazi's kind of running away here. Nice little cleanup from our protagonist, and that spear does go down. And we now have a bunch of dead villagers coming in from Frankie. He's down to 27 overall. But 11 Jugunu should do pretty well against 11 sergeants. And so should these mounted samurai. There's only 2 of them, but look, they're barely taking any damage at all. They do have that 4 melee armor. More Jugunu coming in from the sushi player. These Jugunu are going to try to kill the sergeants. Spears take down the second mounted samurai. He's going to have to build that massive mounted samurai up before he's able to get back in the fight. This is not looking good for our protagonist. Most of the sergeants went down. There's only 3 left. Jugunus are going to try to build another ram. Nice little pop out by the villagers there to get some damage on that ram, but it looks like this TC is going to go down. Here come a bunch of more units coming from the Chinese player. That second TC is kind of cooking now. A couple more villagers. They're going to try to repair, but they're going to have to jump in, do some more damage to these sergeants. And here come the 2 mounted samurais, as the gold villagers are under attack here. Luckily, our units at the north are doing nothing, giving us plenty of time to watch this attack over here. Looks like the spearmen are going to come over here and try to deal with the rams, as the Jugunu deal with the Jugunu, and the mountains deal with the sergeants. Someone should deal with this one spearman. Maybe get these Jugunu on that one spearman. He's taking down a villager over there. They do end up... Okay, maybe send all of those Jugunu over there. We do have a Wololo attempt over here. And the sergeants have to back off. He's got enough mounted samurai now to deal with these sergeants. And it looks like these mounted samurai probably got the... They were not in the Wololo? That is unfortunate. And look at the teammate over here. The Chinese player is going to send over 6 villagers to rebuild the TC while the Japanese player gathers sheep. And now he's going to send over his villagers to gather a little bit. He's going to need more on gold so we can pump some mounted samurai while he doesn't have villager production going. And the staging over here is still going well. Ghazis is not the answer. I will tell you that for sure. Ghazis versus Knights. And these archers are going to have to get on the spearmen. Ooh, horrific micro. Now they're going to take out a spearman. Take out another spearman. Men-at-arms are in there. You got enough knights here, you can just fight. And just take them out with the knights, or with the archers. So we only have 1 pilgrim going to the center sacred site. 2 pilgrims for the other player. But this sacred site is about to be taken. Spears for the Delhi player are also going to go down. There's enough archers here. But it looks like all of the Chevalier Knights have also gone down. But the TC is back up and running. He does have enough for the Daimyo Manor as well. And he needs to start cooking out these mounted samurais. Nice strategy here, as all the sacred sites get taken by the antagonists. Nice strategy here. If you lose villagers, you go on a raid. Take a look at what we got here as the Barbican's getting put back up. 26-13 for Frankie. 45-20 for Schlang. 74-33 for the Chinese player. 2 TC. 38-22. 42-9. As we check in on this raid. 33-28. 43-13. And 45-15. Did we miss? Oh, KT Roth was the 34-28. So the 2 TC, although they had to fight for this TC, the 2 TC really paying off right now for the Chinese player, as he's already gone into a farm transition. Just an insane amount of villagers. Looks like you can go into castle now too. As this Sacred Site's going to need to get decapped, and this Sacred Site's also getting decapped. With this Sacred Site getting decapped over here, this villager's in for a world of hurt. Although I think he's going to this one, so maybe he's not in for a world of hurt. Barbican looks like that's going to come back online. As we follow along with the raiding party of the Japanese player. Looks like the third Sacred Site is going to get decapped. So nice little play here by the protagonist to not let the Delhi player have all the free gold. Now the gate to be seen in this wall. Is this a long gather? This is a mill from... And they're not gathering. Yeah, they're idle. Oh, their mill's over. Jesus, am I blind or what? Looks like I'm gonna pick up on these deer over here. And I want to say, yes, we did. Wait, hold on. I want to say we popped the ability here. Yes, we did, and that's why Frankie knows about these villagers over here. This ability coming out of the Imperial Palace. Ooh, that is a doozy in team games. Lets Frankie know exactly where those villagers are. Oh, you're gonna build more rams. And here comes another raid coming in for Frankie. I would just get to these gold villagers. Probably don't need to kill these sergeants. So Frankie with a couple different raiding parties going on with the Mounted Samurai. Oh. Oh, they're gonna walk off there. Oh, this is not looking good for these 8 villagers. And they are gonna get there, and I think they're gonna take down all. Whoa! That was a close one. Frankie almost didn't see it. As we do have a little push here. Buddhist Monk goes down. Not enough units here to deal with the Chinese players' units. As we have another raid, and that wall just gets up in time. So very lucky for the sushi player. As the raiding units continue to hamper the lives of these antagonists. I'll probably just dive into this wood line and take down a couple more. And the 2 raiding parties are going to meet up here. As the Templar players, the Templar players' units just go down. Yeah, they don't want to fight those spears. Get those bad boys out of there. And here come the Rus Knights. Looks like they just came over here and burned some shit. And we have a fortress coming in from the protagonist Templar player. Yeah, Rus Knights are not going to want to fight all these spears, so they're going to burn down the wall and get out. And the 2 raiding parties have met up back here. Let's see what they do. Yeah, Schlang put a gate in... Oh. So how is he getting through? He's coming through this gate? That's wild. That's wild. Just about time to hit this Imperial Spies ability again. That's not enough units to deal with that. Still working on 1 Pilgrim, but he is on 2 TC. Just the 1 Pilgrim. A lot of spears coming in from the Delhi player. Look at this farm transition from the gorgeous Chinese player. And the HRE, you know, the notorious Fast Castle Civ, is the last one in Feudal. Looks like he's going to go Castle. Sorry, KT Roth also in Feudal. But I want to say, yeah, he is going Republic of Genoa. So he will get there before our HRE player here. And that 1 Lancer did not stand a chance against 24 Knights and 1 Horse Archer. Some more raids coming in from the Japanese player as he's in the purple base and the yellow base. This raid not going to go well, causing a little bit of idle time, but his Mounted Samurai will go down. And here comes a bunch of Chevalier Knights as well to meet up with the Mounteds. They're not going to want to fight this army. This is a big, big army with 37 spears. My guy is working the spear archer, spear men-at-arms combo, as he does not have any archers. And purple's going to have to run back with all of his spears. So a lot of spears on this side of the map. Gonna need to see some archers coming in from our protagonists. 4 Nest of Bees coming in from the extremely talented aggro Crag. When's the last time he hit Imperial Spies? Okay, about 2 minutes ago. He gets that every 2 minutes. It's insane. Nice little raid coming in from the Chevalier Knights with a scout in the group. Always want to have a scout in the group. No scout here. Some stone walls coming in as the Templar player puts up a battering ram. Not sure why he built barracks up here, but that's a lot of knights. A couple horse archers, couple warrior monks as well, and more raids coming in, just pissing people off. Looks like he didn't really get any value here, just lost a couple mountains. Would love to see him get up to a Daimyo Manor. Looks like he did get a second TC, and he did get Daimyo Manor there. That's not where your farms are. He probably should have done it on this one. That's unlucky. And here come the Rus Knights, together with the Mounted Samurai. But the Mounted Samurai are just kind of running around. Yeah, these horse archers are the ones that I got to get on the spearmen, as the knights should just run into the bases. Too many spears over here. Gonna have to get out. Gonna have to get out. You can get through this wall, maybe. Oh, no, you can't. How many fortresses do we have for KT Roth? Just the one. So we got three pilgrims going to the base, as we're going to pick up a sacred site. Not really sure what the sushi player is doing. Let's check in on what he's got going on. 29 military, 48 villagers, and he has, I mean, he's been under threat by the night raids, but it's not like his base has been attacked. So, not quite sure what's going on there. It looks like we have some staging going on over here. Okay, we do have the Templar player through the walls, and I don't know if he has enough army to deal with this. This is quite a few crossbows and Jugunu with spears, and all of these sergeants are gonna go down. He's got a couple spears in here. Not a lot, though. 6 spears, and they're gonna go down. And this is 5 Nest of Bees. So these rams over here also not doing much anymore. Not doing much. As the rest of the units go down, we do have 5 Buddhist monks and some Onobageisha coming in now as well, as we go to turn our attention to the top of the screen. Horse archers against all the spears you could possibly imagine. Another fortress coming in for the Templar player. As it looks like our Chinese player is finally pushed onto the other side of the map. He's been playing defense this whole time. That's what happens when you go 2 TC. And big Nest of Bees shots. Maybe get all 5 Nest of Bees shooting. There we go. Now we got all 5 Nest of Bees. The wall is down. The Japanese player is going to try to burn through this wall, attack from a different angle. Some of these Jugunu are going to come through, try to get this, stop this fortress from being built. As the sushi player was at, what, 27 army? He's up to 41. And, oh boy, what happened to the Templars army? He's got 15 left. This is going to be a juicy Nest of Bees shot. And there go all the villagers. All the villagers are dead. Japanese player is also through the wall. Still no bannerman. Would love to see a bannerman in there. Gonna have to back up these Nest of Bees here so they don't go down. A couple spearmen could body block. He does get that fortress up, so it looks like the Chinese player is gonna have to back away. He does save that Nest of Bees. Should probably bring him to some villagers. Heal those bad boys up. But the spears are gonna run in and test the Jugunu and the fortress, and that test is, yeah, it's gonna be a failing grade. We have another fight coming in for some reinforcements. And we are picking up a second sacred site from the protagonist here. Gonna burn down some of these farms. The spearmen are not gonna do well against these Onobageisha, but they are getting hit with hard case bombs because we do have early grenadiers out on the map. So Buddhist monks are going to do their best, but they're going to go down. They are healing the units in the back here. As more units are pushing through, this is stupid. Just kind of regroup over here with your team. Like this. This is a good regroup. 141 units. And the knights are in the back. They have found the wood villagers. The wood villagers of the Knights Templar player are going to have to run. Get out of there. And look at this stream of units coming across for the Chinese player. He's so good looking. Market. I guess he's going to trade to these markets. Should get some good value there. Not a ton of value. You have all of this you could do. But that's okay. Knights Templar player working off shit ton of resources. That's what he's working off of. He's got 74 military. Looks like he's probably going to go into Imperial here. Kind of want to see what he goes with. Only 7 on gold. But he does have the, looks like only 2 pilgrims? Should be more than that. He does have a fortress going. Oh, he just spent a lot of resources. I don't know what he's, oh. All of the upgrades. Got it. Looks like we're going to have a remass over here from our east side, or south side duo of the protagonists. The Genoese crossbows and the spearmen are going to go to the middle of the map. That's not enough units to deal with all this, I'll tell you that much for sure. So we do have 2 fortresses coming in. Okay, we do have 4 pilgrims getting 163 gold now per trip. As they decap this sacred site, and it looks like we capped it for ourselves. So we could probably resend them over here and get a little bit more gold, or just send them to this one, because you kind of have this secure. A second keep coming in. Sushi player with 1 nest to be, 2 springalds, 32 other units. A lot of food. Probably don't need that much food. A lot of units over here. We are in Imperial. We got the Great Wall Gatehouse protecting this nice, pretty farm transition. Would have been nice to have this granary maybe down here instead of kind of blocked up here, but it's okay. With 3,000 food in the bank, I don't think you need any more farms. This is a missed opportunity here. If you look down here, that's 20% better harvest rate on farms, where all your farms are. Whereas when you upgraded this one, no farms. So, 3 mounted samurai go down over here. Big stone walls coming in as well. Big stone walls coming in from behind the orange base. And here comes the raid. A lot of Onibigeisha coming in here. Nice little switch up. They're not going to do great against the sergeants, but they're going to do really good against the, not the Genoese crossbows. That's unfortunate. But you know what's going to do good against everything is these 5 nest of bees. And the knights are in the back. And they're harassing again, and they are killing more of these sergeants. And here come the Onibigeisha. They're going to take a lot of damage from this unit comp, but if the spearmen come in, that's when the Onibigeisha are going to go wild. Umar Bannerman in play here. Would love to see him getting the aura to these knights who just get shut out from all of these 21 villagers. Good thing they have a gate. Someone on the protagonist team could learn from putting gates. Okay, no, they broke his wall, so he's got a natural gate. Crossbowmen versus Genoese crossbowmen. Interesting battle there. We do have 1 villager still farming, and he's going to get hacked to bits. That's unlucky. A lot of staging going on this side of the map. Here come a lot more Onibigeisha, mounted samurai, crossbowmen. Streaming across the map. He did get Daimyo Manor. Perfect. Now get Daimyo Palace. Get it. Immediately. Please. Venturing deeper into the base here. Looks like we have some trade that he's going to work on as he builds a ram to knock down this stone wall. Oh, we have 3 springalds and a nest of beasts here. Can the Chinese player deal with that siege? Yes. Yes, he most certainly can. He's going to need to get some body blocks going on as he moves over. Does lose his second nest of bee. But he's still got 3. The 1 springald with 9 HP left is still going ham. 3 Buddhist monks not getting attacked, just doing great job healing. One Buddhist monk now going to get attacked. They are getting the Sohei Sutra off, so these spearmen are doing little to no damage whatsoever. And here come the Mounted Samurai. I'd like to see like 20 more of these Buddhist monks out on the map. And the Chinese player has kind of lost his whole army here, but he has done a number on... Oh, we have a big fight! Go to the other side of the map as things cool down on the south side. There's a ton of HRE units here. He is at 109 units, fighting underneath the boiling oil of this fortress. The knights are going to have to run away, but the archers and the crossbowmen are cutting their asses off here. And here come the horse archers and the roost knights. 2 elephants in the play, with some lancers and some other shit. Oh god. My man is down to 64 army. Didn't he just have 110? And the roost knights say, we don't want to fight, we're going to run by. Nope, we don't know what we're going to do. We're going to kill these men-at-arms, I guess. And here come the elephants, and oh my god, I think they right-clicked. They're not even attacking and that elephant goes down. Oh, you can't right-click in the back of the units. You gotta A-move the elephants there. Oh, both the elephants are dead. Oh, it's an absolute massacre. It's an absolute massacre. 20 military left for the HRE player as the trebuchet emplacement just launches fucking flaming bricks into the air. Oh, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal for the antagonists. As a third sacred site is now getting picked up here. What do we have over here? We do have some more restaging. Looks like a bombard coming in. 8 Buddhist monks. This Uma Bannerman finally giving a little bit of... Oh, never mind. Oh, another Uma Bannerman over here. He is in. And you're going to want to stop and attack. Yeah, they did stop and attack there. Sohei Sutra coming in. Get that off my screen. We got all the sacred sites. Do a relic check over here. We got, what, 4 relics coming in over here. 5 relics coming in for the sushi player. These buildings are really cool. 1 relic coming in for KT Roth. These units are really cool, too. I gotta tell you, these archers are fucking awesome, too. And look at those Teutonic Knights. I gotta say, Knights Templar, they did a really good job with the character models. What do we have back here? A nice raid. It does get snuffed out. And this raid is also going to get snuffed out. But a lot of... Villager goes down. A lot of multitasking coming in from our... relic here for the Delhi player. A lot of multitasking coming in from our Japanese player. He does have a villager inside the TC. Scholar in the barracks. That makes more sense than the villager in the TC. And looks like this fortress will go down. Oh, they're just gonna run right in, I guess. Another raid coming in from the Japanese player, and he's pulling a ton of units to the back right when they start this attack. We got 3 bombards for the Chinese player, 5 nest of bees, and let's say with 37 crossbows, 27 spears. And I don't know if the Knights Templar player has enough to deal with it. HRE player is moving forward. Looks like he has remaxed. A lot of Ghazis taking down the siege because the siege wasn't protected. 25 Teutonics up now. That's going to be tough to kill. Look at that fucking range. By the way, the orange base is dying. Looks like they're going to take down this TC, take down all the farmers. Uma Bannerman. Okay, we do have Shogunate Castle now, so that finally upgraded the right TC all the way. Kind of wasted 125 stone there, or 175 stone, I think. And there go the knights. They're looking for juicy, juicy villagers. Shlangbang reaches Imperial Age 34 minutes into the game. What'd he go with? Where is it? Spitskaya. What am I watching? And then we have a triple elimination. So this makes sense. This base is dead. This base, I guess, has a... Now, I want to put this out there right now. We talked after the game, and he said he couldn't get his knights into the base because he clicked and they just didn't go. Like, you got to knock down their wall. You can't put them up here and then have them tumble down the cliff. Oh, wrecking these villagers. Just absolutely wrecking the villagers right now. Look at the military scores. Just great KDs coming over here from the protagonist. And blue does not want to quit. He is going to fight out to the end. Wall finally goes down so you can get in. Nah, he's going to fight this keep instead. Blue never said die, never say surrender. Elite mounted samurai are just going to run right past the fight because they're hungry, and the only appetite they have is for villagers. And there's the final GG, not letting Frankie Dukes snack on his villagers and calling it quits. And that's a nice little victory coming in from the protagonist today in this Gold League Legends matchup. Thanks for stopping by.